girl, the Baddest Bruja, here with a weekly message for the collective. I was gone last week. I had some mommy duties to handle, but I'm back and I'm better, well rested, and ready to get it popping with the weekly reading. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the tea leaves, astral house cards, so that we can get the vibes for what astral house we will be focusing on for the week. Let's see here. Okay, so the astral house that we have for the beginning of this week is success. And I like to note that success came out kind of like this. So with success coming out in the reverse as the astral house and the main energy of this reading, what I'm gathering from this is that the level of success that you are experiencing in your life will not change, but success upright is like shine bright like a diamond. Like you see the sparkles and you see the shine, right? But this success coming out in the reverse, the energy that I'm receiving right now is that kind of dialing it back. Like maybe if you live a flashy lifestyle, if you have a lot of abundance and blessings, and if it's like you shining, like you are definitely on the rise. But what I'm seeing with this success coming out in reverse is that you kind of need to tone it down or kind of take a back seat. Like now is not the time to be in like just gaining a lot of attention, if that makes sense. Like right now is a time to, yes, get your success, level up, keep doing what you're doing great things, but like keep it to yourself. It's not a time to be flashy. It's not a time to draw a lot of unwanted attention to yourself, okay? So next, I'm gonna use the chakra crystals, kind of flesh this out a little bit more. But yes, what I'm receiving for this is that somebody needs to kind of dial it back a little bit. Like, you definitely popping. You popping for sure. But for some reason, you need to kind of just lay low and calm it down a bit. So we're going to see why. Let's see. Like, why is this success backwards? And why does this person need to kind of... Ooh! Okay. Cards kind of popping and showing out a little bit. Let's see here. Success reverse. Like, why does this person need to kind of dial it back and keep their blessings to themselves? I'm sorry, but this is way too many cards, so I'm not going to take all of these, but I will. Okay. Creation. Okay, so we have creation here, and creation is about manifestation, about creating, about birthing, about just bringing about new energy and the things that you are working on, like the fruits of your labor are blooming, so to speak. And so with creation in reverse, it's kind of like basically saying that you need to move in silence, basically. So to my baddest Bruja peeps that are watching this thus far, what it is that I'm receiving overall is that you are quite successful. You are popping. You got big things going on in your life. And although we want to be able to express to others like what's taking place with us and like the blessings that we're receiving, and man, this is happening and that's happening, and you are in a space of overflow right now, like now is not the time to reveal that to others. And that's what I'm getting from this energy right now, is that you are on the right track, and whatever you have going on, whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been trying to birth in your life is here. But as you receive what it is that you've been working towards so hard behind the scenes, like you need to keep it to yourself in order to get to the finish line, if that makes sense. So you are right there. Like it's like your hands are like this and the blessing is like here, but it's just like you've just got to tone it down and learn how to celebrate with self before you reveal to others, so that what you're working on and what's right on the brink of coming forth for you actually comes through, not hindered, no issues, no problems. Let's just smooth transition, because oftentimes we can bring others into what it is that we're manifesting and birthing in our lives, in those different energies and different opinions and people saying this and saying that. And although we don't think it affects us, it does. Like even just a different projection of energy that is not aligned with what it is that you are manifesting and birthing in your life can hinder you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just saying, like, so whoever needs to hear this, you need to understand that you need to allow the blessings to come through fully before you start revealing them to others, because others may not be there wanting you to be successful, and they may be coming with some different energy. And it's not always, you know, it could be friends, it could be people at work, co-workers, it could be boyfriends, girlfriends. I mean, sometimes, honestly, your significant other can be jealous of you. And even though that sounds like wild and crazy to even think of, like, why me? Like, it does not matter. Like, it does not matter. People can envy just your spirit, your joy, your ability to persevere, your grit, your determination. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like, no matter how you see yourself, there are people that envy even the smallest pieces of yourself that you see yourself as like, well, this is, you know, this part of me is not that important, but somebody else is seeing that and it's like, man, why do they have that and I don't? So that shit is real. I'm trying to tell you, I have been living it. Okay, so right now I am using the spellcasting oracle cards, and I like to say the cards that I'm using so that in case you're interested, if you want to buy a deck. Okay. Let's shuffle. Let's see what energies we have come out. Yes. I remember when I was younger, my mom used to tell me, like, stop telling people everything that you're doing and what you're working on. I used to be like, oh my God, leave me alone. Like, why do you keep trying to tell me this and tell me that? But now I realize she was on to something. Even sometimes our parents can see when we don't have, like, the proper people in our lives. They can tell, you know, energetically, big mama, grandma, you know, whoever, your mama, your auntie, they were on to something. Sometimes they can even see that the people you have in your life are not right for you. Okay. I definitely see a card flipped here. We have happiness. Manifestation. Okay. And on the top of the deck, we have fertility. I'm going to take that as well. So, drink some water. It's funny because I'm like looking at this and I'm seeing it, and it's almost like, it's like I have the words, but it's almost like I don't have the words, because whoever this is for is just like, man, I'm looking at this happiness card, and like what I'm hearing is like joy comes in the morning. So like, but not even in the morning, like as in having to wait. Like if you think like just at the moment you are watching this video, whatever in your life is coming to pass that is like super beneficial, that you've been working on, that you've been manifesting, that's going to bring so much happiness in your life, it's like joy comes in the morning. So it's like you are so right there. Like I'm trying to tell you, you are so right there. Like in the morning, like when the sun comes up, like within the next 24, like it's, you are right there. Like seriously. And so we have this manifestation and creation kind of catty corner here, and somebody's in a period of bringing something to pass in their life, and you are in a very fertile space right now in terms of manifesting and bringing about great things in your life. Like so fertile. It's like so much opportunity. It's just like I can't even articulate how blessed the energy is around you right now. It's just like you almost just kind of gotta chill and just take it all in. So, going to continue on and get a little deeper in the reading. I don't know. I'm like, I'm so excited for whoever this reading is for. Like, whatever is happening in your life, I'm almost about to get teary-eyed because somebody is about to get blessed. Like, when I say blessed, like you are about to get blessed. Like I'm talking about you about to be shining for real. And it's right here. You are birthing it. Like it's so fertile right now. Like it's the perfect, most opportune time for you. Like for you. Nobody else but for you. You hear me? For you. Let's get into it. And that's why you gotta kind of I know how it is when you're getting blessed with something. You want to share it with others. You want to tell your friends. You want to tell your family. You want to be able to, because in our minds, you know, we feel like we should be able to do that. I should be able to share my blessings with others. I should be able to be excited and talk about the exciting things that are happening in my life. I should be able, my friends and family, you know, if you got my back, and why would I not tell you the blessings and the glory that's taking place in my life? But sometimes you just can't. You gotta be able to sit in a thing and keep your mouth shut. Sometimes you get your blessings held back until they can see that you can be quiet, lay low, sit on it, till they say it's time. Because when it's time for people to know, they don't know. It's going to be too hard for them not to see. It's not even anything that you have to tell. And it's that part for me. Like, now that that's coming out, it's like, whatever's happening in your life, whatever's happening. So these are the 3 cards we have. And I'll get into it. But whatever's happening in your life, you won't even have to speak on it. You won't have to say, oh, well, this is what I have going on, or this is what I'm working on, or this is what I'm doing, or, you know, you won't even have to speak on it, because it will speak for itself. When they see you, they will see the blessings. They will see the level up. They will see the manifestations of the blessings in your life, whether it be you buying a home, getting a new car, starting a business, going viral, like whatever it is that you have been praying for, that you have been working towards, that you have been laboring on. You see that fertility right here. Whatever you have been laboring on is here for you to receive. And you don't even have to tell anybody about it, because once it pops for you, they gonna see. That's all you need to know, is they gonna see. All right, so we have some law of attraction cards here, and I was shuffling earlier. And so let's see what this is saying. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is, with this 10 of Swords, you have this water in this boat, and it's just like it's getting wiped out. And so what I'm gathering from this 10 of Swords in reverse is that somebody's feeling overwhelmed with something, or was feeling overwhelmed with something, or something that was happening in your life had you feeling as if like you got hit by a tidal wave. It's like you weren't quite ready for it. But what I'm seeing with this 10 of Swords in the reverse is that that's starting to dissipate and level out for you, if that makes sense. So you jumped into something and you were like, okay, I gotta do this, but it hit you like a tidal wave. You weren't quite ready for it. It's like you knew what you were getting into, but you weren't quite ready. But what I'm seeing with this, again, 10 of Swords in reverse, is that that overwhelming energy is going away. Okay? And then next we have the King of Cups here. So it's funny because it's interesting when you do this type of healing work and you cross paths and you make connections with people. And although I know that I'm doing a reading for a collective group of people where it's like anybody in the world could be seeing this video, it's also always so touching and so crazy and so amazing when I can look at a card and I can see specifically who the message is for. And it's just like, it's so crazy to me how it's just so crazy how a general reading can, like, I can clearly see sometimes who a message is for just within this space. But I just want to say that there is someone who is, again, with this Ten of Swords, this little engine that could, like, baby, this wave came and wiped, you know, this little boat out. But in the reverse, it's like that energy is going away. Like, get your bearings. You can handle it. Like, it won't be this way forever, okay? And so moving forward, it's like you have this person and they're all dressed up and they in a suit and tie. It made me think about that. Is it Justin Timberlake? It's like, long as I got my suit and tie. But it's like saying that this is all for a reason. Like, the energy of it being overwhelming and for it being you feeling like you can't make it, it's like the fact that you do, it's like you will be the one to help others, because there will be those that come after you that will feel the exact same way. It will be those that want to quit. And with this Six of Pentacles, you know, we have the Six of Pentacles upright. It's like this person on this cigarette and they're like going up in flames. They like, what in the entire you know what I mean? Like, what the going up in flames, just feeling like what the. But in the reverse, it's like really being able to show others that, like, this person goes down on this cigarette, they're gonna have, it's gonna get put out, right? Like, don't stifle yourself. Don't, like, put it out before it's time, you know? Like, you're there. Whatever felt like it was too hard for you to do or too hard for you to accomplish, you are putting yourself in a position to help others who come after you persevere as well. So stick with it, because you're right there at the finish line. All right. I'm just gonna tie it up with some Lenormand cards, and this is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. I really, really love and vibe with these cards so much. And I hope you all are enjoying the reading. And although I had a very specific message for a specific person, at the same time, there is, in the overall energy, there is something for you to take from this message for sure. If you were drawn to this channel, there's definitely a message for you here. Oops. I swear the energy in these cards, they go ham. Okay. So what's next? Well, let's tie this energy up. I will say I am extremely excited for whomever, because you have some, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna take these two. It was just too many cards that failed. I cannot. Okay. Okay. So with this card right here, I see this woman is looking out the window, and she has her robe on, and she kind of has her hands against her chest like, It's almost like seeing something you didn't expect to see. So what I'm gathering from this energy on this card is that somebody may be looking out their window, or they may happen to, you're viewing something, and whatever it is that you see when you're looking at whatever it is that you're looking, whether you're looking out your window, again, whether I don't know, but she appears to be inside and looking out of a window and being able to clearly see something. And what I'm receiving is that somebody may see something that they were not expecting to see. And with these birds, it's like, this card with these birds is about messages and like having to speak on something. And so what I'm hearing is, I'm hearing the words taking account, like taking account of something, like being able to bear witness to something or give a statement regarding something, or something regarding like what you saw. So somebody was a witness. They saw something that happened that they did not expect to see, and they're going to have to give an account regarding that, like really speaking on it and being able to share the details of what it is that they saw. And that makes absolutely no sense to me, but you have to take it how it resonates, because that's how I'm receiving it. But yes, and this is feminine energy. I'm not going to, it's clearly feminine energy. So this is definitely for a woman or somebody that has feminine identified or very feminine energy. You will witness something that you didn't expect to see, and you're going to have to be a witness to whatever it is that you saw. So that is the reading that I have for the collective this week. I am in a state of awe, and I'm still even trying to just come down from this reading. So, I mean, be blessed and take what resonates as it may. And I hope that I was able to help someone. Talk to you soon.